Hi everyone, Guy Andrews here from Guy's Garage, and we're just going for a Sunday afternoon cruise. I thought, what a great way to just do a weekly update vlog on what's going on around the world. On a Sunday arvo, cruising in my i30N. I've got it in N mode, I've warmed up, fun little thing. Actually, check out the homage to this week's release at Goodwood, the new Ioniq 5N with its the drift one they brought out, which is the one that I was most interested in. It was lowered on some cool looking wheels and had a really cool looking wrap on it. So I had some leftover wrap at home and I was got bored and I've done this pretty rough looking wrap on the side and a little bit of protection on the front for next week's event that I'm competing in, so check it out. But yeah, the Ioniq 5N, guys, interesting. They released this week. We've been hotly anticipating the release of this car, and it's certainly lived up to its expectations. It's got some great tech on it. Looks like it's going to be a real fun weekend warrior motorsport car. But my big question is, have they really priced the enthusiasts, the market that they've created for Hyundai, which is the hot hatch lover, even the price bracket, the N sedan, they're all in that sort of sub $60,000 bracket, and you can pick up good examples of a second-hand hot hatch i30N now in Australia, at least for between 30 and low 40s for the earlier gen, and 40 to mid 40s to even early 50s for the second gen facelifted hatch and sedan. But with this new Ioniq 5N coming out and reportedly being up around the $100,000 mark, has it really pushed the average person, the average buyer, consumer of the N product out of the market? So let me know in the comments what you think. But I know I probably won't be grabbing a $100,000 Hyundai to do weekend motorsport in, so there's certainly a lot of options below that price bracket, not the least being the current model hatch and sedan, but also things like if you start looking up the price bracket a little bit, you might start thinking about an M2 or an M3 or a Supra. It really starts to open up a lot of other options if you start shopping in that sort of $80,000, $90,000, $100,000 bracket. Anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, but it was a cool car. Love the drift mode. I love all the tech, and it's going to, if someone does turn up at one of those at a time attack event or something, they're going to go quick. That is for sure. Also in news this week, Daniel Ricciardo back in an F1 car, so it's going to be interesting. What about if you're Nick de Vries? So, they've got history there, pulling guys out of those cars, and he's just another one on the list. But Danny's got a bit of work ahead of him. He's going into a car it's at the back of the grid, and he was struggling last year with the McLaren, and is he going to be up for more of the same? And if he gets done up by Sonoda in that car, it's going to get ugly for his career going forward, no doubt. But obviously the upside of it is if he does gel with the car and he can get ahead of Sonoda and even get some points, he may step into something a little bit better. Who's to say that Perez is safe? You just never know with these guys. That Helmut Marko, he can just change his mind on a whim by the sounds of it. But yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. I've actually do speak to Mark Webber a little bit, and after Piastri's performance last weekend, I sent him a message saying that was a pretty good performance. I thought he's really on the way, and his response was he's a little freak, mate. So he's got a lot of faith as his manager in him and his performances. And last weekend he really showed that he's on the way up. The car's improved. Lando with second, and Oscar with fourth. It was awesome, and their quality second and third. So without that unlucky break with the pace car, he could have been on the podium. So I'm pretty excited to see how he goes, and I wonder how Daniel Ricciardo is going to feel about being the number 2 Australian driver on the grid. I don't think he's going to really enjoy that. So yeah, let's watch this space over the rest of the F1 season and see what happens there. So stand by on that one for sure. Hey guys, check out also my video from last weekend, the V12 supercar drive. We took 3 V12s out, a Lamborghini Murcielago V12 gated manual, a Aston Martin DBS, another V12 manual, and a Ferrari FF V12 DCT. Unbelievable cars. And there's a video there, I'll link in the description. Check it out. Quick shout out to my subscribers, 760 of you now. Thanks guys, I really appreciate it. I'm going to push towards that 1,000 subscribers, so just please subscribe, because what happens if you don't have 1,000 subscribers, they'll still throw ads on your videos, but YouTube gets all the revenue. So how about helping me get some of that revenue and subscribe? If I can get 1,000 subscribers, I then get a cut of the revenue from the ads that I make, and then I might be able to start actually putting some money back into better cameras, better sound, better cars. So yeah, please subscribe and like. Cheers for now, and we'll see you next week.